Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play U4 as the Oirat! We're in the end phase of the game, which means our goal is to try to make our name bigger, because that would be fun. Probably making a war against Russia is going to be part of that goal, just to get rid of this little bit, and also give us more room over there, but we are going to have to colonize these little bits over here to make that happen. Speaking of colonizing, okay, 20 days until our colonist arrives over here. This is not part of embiggening our name directly, but it is a quest, and if we finish that, we'll get a much increased colonization rate, which is awesome. So we're going to do that. In fact, you know what I'm tempted to do? Is our next idea, why don't we also grab exploration and just unlock colonial ventures to get 2 colonists? That way we can fill in the gaps a little bit sooner. That might be a good thing. Alright, so we've got some Russian separatists, well, Kazani separatists over here. Actually, we did just crush a separatist stack over here, and it was a different separatist, I think. Russia's just having all sorts of problems with rebels, what with their revolution and all that. Lots of instability. Hey, excellent. Colony just became self-sufficient over here, which is great. I'm going to go and... we don't need... Well, yeah, I'm going to move a 7k stack over here. With full maintenance, we don't need that many people to keep the rebels or the natives under our thumb. But later on, we'll be dropping our maintenance, I think, to save some money, and then we might do that. Oh, right! I forgot, because... I didn't have the colonists there. We didn't actually change the culture. We don't have the free core. That's okay, though. It's fine. Meanwhile, we do have our colonists here. We've got some people just to keep the natives on the rep. 55 per year is very nice. New settler chance is 30. Oh, it's 30 each month, not each year. Wow, that's going to go pretty fast. We're not going to reverse course because I don't want narrow-mindedness. You guys, you're just automatically... Actually, you're just hanging out there after transportation. Let me go and just drop you off right there. And then we'll probably mothball you again. How are my ships? We are at our limit. We can build a bunch more dudes, and we have a lot of money, so let's go ahead and do that. I don't really care where they get built. Probably somewhere in the west, though. Let's go and have you show up there. Let's go and engage these guys right away. We might be able to beat them as is, and I'm certainly hoping we engage them before the next tick, because, there we go, they might have sieged out. I mean, there's no negative penalty. We should be able to beat rebels at even numbers, assuming we've got a half-decent leader. And there we go. And then we had the reinforcements as well. Expulsion of merchants. They stay, or at 2 successful merchants, +5 power in Hangzhou. So the Ming doesn't like us, actually, or here. No. I don't care if the Ming like us that much. I do want more trade power in that trade node, so lovely. Let's go and split you in half, move you up over here. It looks like the other rebel stack is going to get taken care of. Just going to pull away from the Russian border ever so slightly. And I'm going to go ahead and drop our maintenance down to about half. Maybe a little less than half. This should be fine to take care of the native rebels, because, again, they do spawn with, like, 1k stacks, which is nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, very slowly trickling in, but I think we'll get there pretty quickly. Got all our new troops being formed up and joining up over here. We control the province. Great. Again, I'm just going to step you backwards away from the Russian border just a scooch. And since the rebels situation have gone away, let's go ahead and drop all our fort maintenance and make a whole bunch of money again. And since really I don't have that much money, even though I talked about recently about we don't really need the buildings so much, let's go ahead and get the trade depots over here. We will get a lot of trade once we soak in people, but there's still going to be a little bit of competition from the upstream flow. So let's go ahead and get a little bit of that going on even here. Because we're going to want to compete a little bit in these trade nodes and get things to flow in the direction we want, assuming we complete the master plan, which we may not, because we may just spend the Diplo points somewhere else. Wow, I spent a lot more money than I expected there, actually. But that's okay. All right. That'll fill up again quickly. Fort maintenance. Did we not? Oh yeah, we've mothballed them, but of course we still pay plenty of fort maintenance. And how's the colonial maintenance right now? Still pretty low. Still wouldn't count us as 2 colonies? I don't understand. Oh, because we didn't actually start colonizing there. Right, we had the colony there. I don't know. I could move the colonist out of here. And colonize more than one thing, which I would like. I would like this one to finish quite quickly, because this is one I have the mission for, but... Yeah, stay there. I think it's going to be worthwhile to just finish this quickly. finish the quest, and that'll be good. But yeah, when we do get the next admin level over here, and we get a new idea group, I'm going to go ahead and grab the thing to give us an extra colonist. I think that's going to be fine. So yeah, mothball all the forts, even the ones on an enemy front. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah. And nothing really to do with my glorious army, except sit around getting attritioned over here. Oh, it's desert. Like, why are we getting attritioned over there? Losing some claims against France over here. That would be a fun thing to do, actually. I think I'm okay with just, like, cruising to the end of the game at this point. I think we're good. I'm actually more interested in starting a new run, given the expansion that came out. And actually, they're already talking about 1.16. So, you know, these patches... So it's not so much the expansion, it's the patches coming out and changing things pretty dramatically. I do want to play another colonial game. Probably do something like, I don't know, like a Portuguese run or something like that. Or I don't know what. But the new random world we haven't gotten to play with, and it would be a lot of fun to do it. Plus, I haven't done a proper colonial game since, like, what's it called? Conquest of New World, or whatever it is. You know, we haven't played with treasure fleets that much, and it'd be fun to do that. Okay, so all the cores are all done. Everything is groovy. Indeed it is. We do have some liberty, although it has dropped in Delhi, and we could drop it below 50% pretty easily if I was willing to base something. We'll leave it for now. Ooh. Oh, I'll lose the money in exchange for better global settler increase. That sounds great to me. Suppress minority went away. How are we doing on the rate over here? Is it higher than 55 now? Yeah, 57. And a slightly higher chance. Good. Up to 133, 138. All right, good. Keep going there. Yeah, I like the idea of getting the other diplomat. How is core construction? Oh, we do have... the core there being done. The annexing is at 52%, so 5 more years to go. I think I'm going to go with speed 5 for a bit. Oh, all the trade depots just finished over here. One day I'll have to accept the fact that I'll just have to risk potentially losing, you know, some days to... I know, sometimes the reason I don't play in Iron Man, I've explained before, is because when you're recording videos in Let's Play, is that sometimes, you know, you find out that there's a glitch in a recording, and then I have to restart over, and then if I was playing on Iron Man, that would just be some lost footage, although apparently sometimes we get lost footage in these Let's Plays regardless. I have no idea. We were missing some episodes, I think, between episode 37 and 38, so that sucks, and I'm really sorry about that. But that's the reason I don't play in Iron Man for these, but at some point, it would be nice to go and get all the achievements. No, I don't like losing mercantilism, so we're going to do that. 60%. Letting things tie up. Excellent. Okay, record that. We'll probably do some culture flips or something at some point over there. Although that costs Diplo power. Now, they lost. They were starting to colonize over here, and then they changed their mind, which is a little annoying, because I would like them to colonize and have me take it. I'll have to make sure to seize the colonies properly next time at war. All right. Modifiers are expiring. That's all fine. Oh! Did we? That already went. Wow, that was fast. Next mission. Turn it into a city. So wait, is 400 all you need? So they've got it in 2 steps now? Alright. So that's good. So you're going to keep doing that. I'm going to go and move the colonist, though. Now that we've got the increased colonist speed... I'm going to move the colonist, and we're going to start doing multiple colonies simultaneously. Can invest in new idea. Do we want the merchant? That's admin power. I think the answer is no, because I think I want to keep going up the tech. I mean, this would be more money, of course. We'd be able to do good things with this. What else? Then there's more settler increase. These are all pretty nice stuff. But yeah, we're going to hold off for now, because I'd like to unlock the idea for the expansionist stuff. And then just get the first level, just for more colonists so we can spam them out. So wait for you to arrive, actually establish the colony. Oh, right away the name gets bigger. That's what we're looking for. Perfect! That was our limiter right there. But I'm going to recall the colonist and send him here. So, I mean, obviously, our costs will go up pretty quickly for colonist stuff, but I think we can afford it. Ooh, our Inquisitor died. I think I'm going to be fine just going up for the highest point dude. I don't really need the stability cost modifier. And actually, the national unrest is never a bad thing, although I don't have any unrest right now. But I mostly just want more power points at this time. So let's do that. The truce are going to expire soon. And here, it's got the flag for Revolutionary Russia as well. So whatever code generates the tooltips doesn't use the right flag. It's not even like it's a leftover from a previous session exactly, because this is like a fresh load of the game, right? This is, yeah. So it's not leftovers in memory, so that's kind of interesting. Yay. Sure, more conversions. Ooh. Well, we'll start anyway. That's going to be okay. Colonial costs. All right. I don't think I'm going to go for another one, because I think it would boost it up a little bit too much. Oh, fighting some natives. Truces are expiring. Well, yeah, we're gonna war Russia. That's a for sure. So, y'all, it's gonna be cold up there. I'll send one of you here and one of you here. That should give us a 2-to-1 advantage against those troops. We're gonna leave these guys here for placating the. Well, we can probably split you in half, because we're actually going to go up to full maintenance here. So, yeah, you'll be fine. And then everyone can move up to the Russian border and prepare for war. Which stacks aren't moving? We've got stacks over here. Are you allied with the Ottomans? What's your allies right now? No, 0 allies. Good. You were allied with the Ottomans, but no longer. We might want to war the Ottomans again, but not quite yet. Let's send you here and you here. Oh, that's Austrian territory. I'm like, why can't I move in there? Yeah, our colors are too similar. We might have to do something about Austria at some point. But if we take out this bit over here and take out these bits over here, that should make our name even bigger, which is what I'm looking for at this time. Let's go ahead and just fabricate another claim on Russian territory, just in case. Plus, it can make some of the coring a little cheaper. So, Angara over there. Boop. New technology level. Yes, absolutely. I want to take the admin level. Oh, I'd really like the modern bureaucracy as well. Should we wait to war before we hit there? I don't know. I'm at my manpower limit. It seems like a good idea to just go now. I do want to grab the exploration ideas over here. And we will probably grab the +1 colonists, although we might want to save our diplo power to, well, to tech up for one, but also negotiate the peace. Again, I do want the tech because my vassals are getting a bit unruly because of our tech differences, and that would be nice to take care of. Plus, there's some good stuff. Is it at level 27 diplomatic that you get the imperialism CB, which is pretty goddamn strong. In fact, it's like the best CB in the game. I'm not sure. I think so. Is anyone not moving? You got some little dudes. Oh, those are the ones that are just, yeah, babysitting them. And you're on the border, and you're on the border, and you're on the border. Good. And no one's being attrition. Well, there's a tick there as people are moving, but we're okay. We gained the Crush the Revolution CB against Revolutionary Russia. Oh, cool. Let them. Do we need our war fleet anywhere? I don't think so. Technically, they could reach over here, but that's not much of a thing. So I'm not too worried about that. Let me go ahead and bring up my forts now. I don't literally need all the forts to be active. It does seem a little tedious. Oh, there's a shortcut now. When did they add it? Oh my god. That's great. All these things I keep asking about. So, and actually you guys are all fine. Actually, you know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to remove that. Mothball all forts. And then raise forts on the border. Now, this is not the Russian border, but it's probably a good idea, just in case something gets started up over there. There we go. Maybe over here as well. And there. Alright, that seems relatively secure. I like that. Is it time to raise my maintenance? I think it is. Boom. And we're still waiting for you guys to get up over here. And you will get there. So we got the extra colonist, right? No, I haven't unlocked the extra colonist. No. So we don't have to deploy him anywhere, so that's fine. Let's go up to speed 4 while everyone continues to shuffle up to the front. How many troops does Revolutionary Russia have? I'm guessing not very many. They keep having problems with rebels. Revolutionary Russia, oh, 102,000, not bad. No manpower. So once we do crush your armies, you're not going to have a whole lot going on. Although, If you group up, we'll actually... We've got sort of even numbers on this front here. Oh, I would like to gain a stability. Thank you, that's lovely. And actually, and I keep hitting the V key. I wonder what V... They must have added... They clearly changed the shortcuts around. I just wonder what V got set to. Let's get another group of people building up on this border, since we do have the force limit and the money. Right, we're going to crush like 30,000 or 23,000 of their troops right on day one, so that much is good. Natives, yeah, that's fine. Let's make sure you've actually got a leader. Alright, Austria, thanks. Still can't set another rival? No. We do have a rivalry with Austria. It might be worth doing something with them. Just going for a humiliate CB or something. Get some power projection. That would be nice. You're being attrition pretty heavily over there. It is winter. We're going to start a war in winter, of course. That's the way we do things around here. Wouldn't accept anything else. This is also going to get kind of attrition-y over here, so let's go and split you apart a bit. Alright, we've got our troops... Oh, yeah, no, we're just going to wait until our troops are in position over here. And they are. Excellent. Let's start our war in winter in Russia. January 1st sounds like a great time. I don't think we need to call in Scandinavia. We can always call them in after the fact, if need be. Let's move in over to there. And here. And just wait there for a tick. Actually, you can move up there. That's going to be fine. Split you in half. Move in there. Actually, why don't you go up over there instead? Alright. Have a good general over there. Actually, let me go and replace... Oh, yeah, our good generals have all entered into enemy territory at this point, so that's a no-go. How did we not... Really? Huh. I'm actually quite surprised that we didn't catch them. I'm not sure how they moved out in time. Poop. Alright, let's wait and see what they do here. Alright. Let's move in everyone over here. That's actually going to be fine, I think. Detach and move. Yeah, I'm okay with this attack. It's into the steppes. There's not going to be any penalty. We are going to start slightly undermanned, but that's going to be all right. We have more discipline. They do have higher base morale. No, sorry, I'm reading that wrong. No, we have higher everything, which is really good. You're going to go over there. This is not a colony, right? It's just proper land? Yeah. Okay. What is this? Oh, a little frosty fort. Okay. So that's going to be fine. You can go and stop, split up, go over there. And why don't you go... I can't reach Moscow. Gotta take that first. Let's go up to Nizhny Novgorod. Big war score. Now, is there any chance we could catch you? I suppose there might be. Group up, split up. And right now, you are running to Tambov. I mean, certainly you'll keep running after that. So I'm not sure. We could force march, but usually just ends up like reaching places too fast. You're gonna tool after that, and then we can't follow. So we'll just move into Ryazan, and that will be fine. Battle of Tambov, there was a handful of dudes over there. Split you back there, just to technically pick up a bit of territory. There we are. Less places for them to respawn some troops. Okay, how are we doing over in the east? Oh, we are fighting, okay. Nah. I don't know where they're going to run to. They're trying to run over here. That might be where they end up. It's the only adjacent friendly territory they've got. Which might mean my 1K stack gets a bit smooshed, but that should be okay. Oh, they're going to run up to here. And then it should be a stack wipe. No, what the hell? They're going to keep running. Really? They can run to uncolonized territory? I guess, I mean, it makes sense from how things used to work, but I thought that had been changed a few times. Oh well. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not a problem. What is always a problem is doing the where can I actually go to game. Well, I guess nowhere right now. You have all the cannons you need. You do have a bit of an overkill in pure numbers over here, and you're getting a bit more attrition. On the other hand, it is summer, and I don't want to thin you out any more than that, because they do still have a relatively large stack over here that I don't want to die to. I could split this up to get less attrition, but let's see how hard we can smash these guys, and hopefully get an actual stack wipe. Next level military tech, I see no reason not to take that. Hey, bonus infantry fire. So infantry is getting better and better and better. Siege of a actual fort over here. And can we get the Galinch now? Yes, we can. Or Galik. I know, it might be Galinch. I have no idea. Clearly. Where's their army? Up here. Let's see if we can squish them, actually. We've got Shervin over here. Armenia and Shervin. Buzzing around. And you're locked into moving into Sudzail. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the move right away. Again, our first group might be a little bit hard up, but we're going to guarantee that we catch them. And the reinforcements are going to be very close behind. We've got no leader in there either. Not enough troops and no leader. But, oh my god, that might be a little bit too much. It is woods and crossing a river, but there we go. I mean, I knew once the reinforcements were there, everything would be fine. The only question was, would they hold out long enough? And the answer is yes. Probably? Fucking hell. I mean, our front line is pretty weak at this point. I will give them that. That was a pretty crazy move. I felt pretty confident, but it was a little bit crazy. You... Actually, you go there, and you go there, and that'll be fine. Good. Group up. Split up. I think we've got some people going over here, so that's going to be fine. We can't go there. We can go over here, though. Split up and go there, and then we'll figure out what's next. And no one of you have the attach thing? No. Punjab have a civil war. Let's go and smash that. We've got a siege actually started here, which is nice. Let's go and grab all these cannons and move them down to this fort right away. Got the full cannon bonus here. Lovely. We can move up there. Oh, and there's a fort there. I didn't realize there was. So this is going to be a pretty quick and easy war. They still have high enthusiasm, which I'm kind of surprised about. We did go and smash these guys completely. Good. Let me split you in half. Bring a bunch of you, I literally don't care where, actually, to our capital or something like that. I'm just going to wait for some of these dudes to move. It's winter again. Things are going to get cold up here. Just giving them a chance to move. That is another fort as well, so that's nice. You go there. You go there and there. Come down to here. Yeah, we're not going to jump on them yet. And the group that's standing here, we're going to split you in half. We're going to send one there and one there. Okay. Just to babysit. There's some land down there that would be worth grabbing. Random infantry. A little bit more random infantry. That's going to be fine. We'll group you up. Move up over here. And then once these forts drop, we'll be ready to jump on the remaining army. Now, I don't think we can move in on them right now, right? No. And I don't want to group up too many people. Actually, that would not result in attrition there, so let's go and do that. And let's move you down here, actually, which might be a tiny bit vulnerable. Moscow's the war goal. Send you down to there. Send you up over this way. Oh, a trader. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Not really a priority, but it's okay. Oh, more natives. Like, if the stack is bigger than them, they just shouldn't rise up in the first place. Interesting. I am very, very happy with you attacking me here, even though I don't currently have a leader. I'm going to wait till they're locked in, and then I'm going to move the rest of my dudes in. Just wait. Oh, they changed their mind. Really? Was not expecting that. Military advisor, we're going to pay for the most expensive dude. I mean, we are losing money right now, but we are, of course, in a war, and that's much more likely to happen, especially with reinforcements happening. Are you going to get attacked over there? That would be a little bit annoying. You can move down here. Can I attack? No, I can't. I think there's a Shervan army over here. We're just going to let it get smoked. That's just going to be the way it is. Still taking a bit more attrition than we might like over here. That's only 0.5%. How bad is that? Well, it's still pretty bad, actually. That's okay. There we go. Oh, that's kind of annoying pathing. I guess it's to be understood. Move up there, you move up there. All right, we're going to put a cut in here. Obviously, the war with Revolutionary Russia is fine. Their enthusiasm is still high, because it's still relatively early. And they actually don't have that much war exhaustion, which I'm kind of surprised about. Although their capital only just fell now. That is another fort. Forts do deal a lot of war exhaustion, also worth a lot of war score. Capital's extra muchly, and of course, that is the war goal for us as well. So that should start ticking in our favor, right? Yeah. Just hasn't gotten any progress for it yet. Really easy war. It's nice when they don't have any allies. That makes a big difference. Also, the fact that we had like 3-1 numbers. That's pretty good too, I hear. And the fact that we were able to isolate some dudes over here at the same time. So we'll do a little bit of rubble busting over here just to say. And then you guys are going to, yeah, sure, move to the capital just to be centralized. That's perfectly fine. All right, things are good. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.